Smokemon, here he's gonna catch 'em all. Catch 'em all, yeah, hear my battle cry. Under the blue electric sky. Training hard will never fall. Smokemon, gonna catch 'em all. Smokemon, gonna catch 'em all. Fire and thunder in every fierce fight. With courage we burn through the endless night. From forest to mountain through the waterfall. Smokemon ready to answer the call. Catch 'em all, yeah, hear my battle cry. Under the blue electric sky. Training hard will never fall. Smokemon, gonna catch 'em all. Fire and thunder in every fierce fight. With courage we burn through the endless night. From forest to mountain through the waterfall. Smokemon ready to answer the call. Catch 'em all, yeah, hear my battle cry. Under the blue electric sky. Training hard will never fall. Smokemon, gonna catch 'em all. Smokemon, gonna catch 'em all. Teams growing strong with each step I take. Friendship in every pact we make. Together we'll rise, yeah, we'll stand tall. This is our world, we'll protect it all. Legendary shadows in the dark they sleep, but the bond we share is forever deep. Every victory and every close brawl. Smokemon heartbeats to catch 'em all. Smokemon, gonna catch 'em all. Catch 'em all, yeah, hear my battle cry. Under the blue electric sky. Training hard will never fall. Smokemon, gonna catch 'em all. Catch 'em all, yeah, hear my battle cry. Under the blue electric sky. Training hard will never fall. Smokemon, gonna catch 'em all. Yeah, gonna catch 'em all. Smokemon, gonna catch 'em all. Woke up this morning in a vibrant land. Pokeball in my hand, yeah, I've got a plan. Tall grass whispers in the wild Pokemon call. Smokemon, here he's gonna catch 'em all. Catch 'em all, yeah, hear my battle cry. Under the blue electric sky. Training hard will never fall. Smokemon, gonna catch 'em all.
Grass Gang, we are live. Welcome in, everybody. How we doing? What's going on, Grass Gang? On a Sunday, how we feeling? How was our Halloween and everything? Global first in chat today. Let's go. What's up, Global? Dylan, Vintage Will. Dylan just chilling silently with no music. That's solid start to the Sunday morning. Travis, what's up with you? See Rex in the chat. Bingus is here on a Sunday. What's up, Bingus? Mystery. Trainer Glenn. Shout out to Trainer Glenn. We can't have you chilling in the silence, Dylan. We have to fix that. Dragon Wolf, Melvin. Tortellini Tommy in the chat, bro. What's good? Oh my god, it's Smokemon. Rogue, welcome in. Kids had a blast on Halloween, grabbing some of that candy right now. Metin's here on Sunday too. Dylan, as of Friday, no. To be honest, it's slightly possible I haven't checked my mail since Friday, but before I went live on Friday, it was still not here. I'll go check today for sure. I'll run down there and I'll let you know. Did my bulk make it to you though, Dylan? Mystery, I don't think so. I didn't get into the Discord this morning, so I don't think so. What the hell's going on over there? Everything sound good, chat? Our music okay? Dylan, you wanted a random bulk box? You got it, bro. Hopefully you at least found some trainers in there. It should have been some trainers mixed into it. I waked and baked too hard. I'm in outer space right now. And we went back an hour, Cupid. And we gained an hour of sleep. But you still figured it out. Let's go. What's up, Cupid? Morning, Pulley. How we doing? Actually didn't even realize the clocks were going back. Thank God they did. We might have been late to the deals and steals if they did not. Bro, a 9-hour shift, Mark? Just getting back? What time is it over there, Mark? Like middle of the dinner time? Like 5, 6? Hopefully take it easy the rest of the night, buddy. Let me, actually, we got some mods in chat. Chat almost a bunch of mods, actually. Mods, if we could drop the link to Trainer Glenn to Mark Zardworld. Exclamation Glenn, exclamation Mark. Oh my God, Cupid, 8:30. Getting after it. There's no way, Dylan, you counted them? Telling me the bulk box was almost 4,000 cards? I guess we know the answer to how many cards I can fit into a large flat rate box. Answer might be 4,001. Cito, what's up with you? You probably getting after it on a Sunday. Good morning, Mark the Truth. How we doing? What's the plan for the night, Mark? You gonna just chill? Oh, let me see what Mystery said. Pre-release referees that do the Pokemon League stuff at the store I play at. Someone in Tampa, Florida got a building battle pre-release 40-card deck that has nothing but stamp. Whoa. Is it all the same, like, the stamped holo promo in the front? Or all the 40 cards, like even the energies and the trainers stamped? Either way, that's pretty cool. That's gotta be something, dude. Yeah, Dylan, that's what I do. I'll grab like a chunk of 100 whenever I'm counting cards like that, and then I'll just kind of line them up, and as long as they look okay. Rough estimates. Yo, Rob, what's good with you? Metin's used to modding alone. We're going to need some more mods, dude. Nobody will be manager Metin, but we're going to need some more mods at some point, too. Yo, Juancito, I'm saying, dude. I didn't even realize it happened until I went outside and realized the time on my stove said it was 12 o'clock or whatever. But yeah, I'll take it. Rob, I did go yesterday. I got some mega packs. I didn't have a problem going to any GameStop for mega packs. Apparently the booster bundle did go up. I don't know if, pretty sure I'm not bugging. I think the booster bundle yesterday was $45. They might have caught me slipping. Juancito, very good because of that hour of sleep, dude. And there's the Metin dropping the links there. Thank you, Metin. Thank you, mods. Dropping the links over there, chat. Sub up to all these people if you haven't. Yeah, Rob, the booster bundle's 45, dude. It was 40, 43, 42, I don't know. Yeah, the 5%'s still here, but she said I think it'll be gone by Phantasmal, the 5% off. The packs are still $6, so the one thing I guess we could still buy if we had to is sleeve packs. But without the 5%, it's going to be like $6.35 after tax, too. Yeah, for $70, Rob. Especially if you got one sealed already. If you don't need it sealed, buy the $6 packs if you got to rip something. Hey, nice. One of my friends got charged 11 packs for 10, and now they won't refund him his money, which is pretty cool. They charged him 11 times for 10 packs, and it's all the way in Union, Rob. So it's like, I don't know how far that is, but it's not close. And I don't think they want to give him his money back. 100%, Dylan, I agree. No longer power to the players, unfortunately. Rogue, I don't know. The way things looked in my area, they had a lot of sleeve packs. If you're not in like a crazy busy city, I don't think it'd be worth, I don't think it'd be a bad idea to just call and see if they still have some sleeve packs lying around. And not a lot of people were buying the bundles because they are stupid priced. Let's open up the browser here and let's see what we got going on here. Wanted to check Mega in English one time, just the singles to see what's been happening, because the sealed seems to be slight tank. Then I also got Inferno X here. I just want to see what we're in for. And to be honest, I was not anticipating those numbers. Dylan, also you won the building battle this week, Dylan. I believe you got first place. Don't know if you'd be interested at all, but if so, hit me up. If not, we can pass it along. But I do have enough rivals to find a duck if necessary. Scalpers in Myrtle Beach are insane. Early restocks, and there are people that camp out all night, bring a bunch of people with them to buy as much as possible. Yeah, dude, over here too, it's actually a job that people have. They get paid to go there at 5 a.m. just to stand. Danny, welcome in. Dylan, whatever you need, dude. I got Rivals sleeved and the loose packs from those Salamence boxes I've been buying. But yeah, if you want to just DM me if you do want something, we'll figure it out. And then everybody's bundles will be going out tomorrow. All the giveaways will be going out tomorrow. If anybody does remember, by any chance, if you did win a givey and you haven't hit me up, please do that, because I'm going to be sending that stuff out probably as soon as we're done today. Or getting it all ready to get sent out and sent out tomorrow. Sned 930 here, getting ready for PokeCon today. Hey, dude, nice. It's always a great way to spend a Sunday. Bring some cards, bring some doubles. Save some cash, trade some cards. Man, this coffee I got is disgustingly strong right now. Hitting a little too hard. But anyway, we'll be awake. So looks like Mega Gold cards, still about $500. Luca almost close to $100 more here. I am not minding this. If this thing could get down to $200, I'll buy it. I really need this card for that Venusaur. I should have just left the Venusaur out of it, then I could have saved my money. But they had to do it. Gardevoir $250 right now? Dude, when I pulled that for Alter, wasn't it $500 on release day? Awesome, Dylan. We'll figure it out. Antonio, what's up? Welcome in. Oh, okay. Venusaur twerking for us, chat. There we go. Little Venusaur twerk. We'll take it. All right, Latias too. Site's just bugging out now. Lily won't do it. That's what Dylan was here for. Mega Absol. Down to $100. I don't know, dude. I'm thinking when Phantasmal drops, maybe we check these prices again. If they go down a little bit more, I might start picking up some of the stuff I want. These three right here, possibly these four. I don't know why the pictures are bugging, but I still need the Vulpix. I need my Bulbasaur. Now that the Marshadow is a slightly decent price, I do want that one too. I still don't know why this Venusaur is so much money. And then there are cheap cards at Mega. Anything dropping to very nice prices. The Ninjask has been here. That's an IR? What is happening with these pictures? That's an IR? Yo, IR and Teleon for $3 right now. Rogue, I'm with you. I'm a big Venusaur fan, and both of those cards have Venusaur, so I'm right with you. This is going to be my thing here. That's going to be the next card I start picking up. I just got to make sure I get enough Crown Zenith Dittos, and I'm going to go to this Spiritomb for sure. Personal preference, but we're going to do it. And Mega in Japanese, chat. What is, has anybody been seeing the prices here? I know I saw something crazy. If anybody, like this card did just sell in English. I forgot what it was. Possibly the gold one too. Apparently the first ever sales got recorded on the weekend. I saw that somewhere on Twitter or something. Can't remember off the top of my head, but I know it was nuts, and I'm pretty sure they were both more than what the Japanese cards were. Prismatic Lugia box? Rogue, that card's too cheap for what it is. I think it's a good art. I think Inteleon's a good Pokemon. It's a starter. I don't know why that card is so little. Prismatic Lugia box. Mystery. I don't know if I know what you're talking about off the top of my head. I'll type in Prismatic Lugia box after this. We'll see what's happening. A Wednesday pre-release? That seems strange, Rob. I thought they were always on the weekend. So this Wednesday, Rob, you're going to be ripping some Inferno, dude? Phantasmal? Whatever? Still don't know how I feel about this set. I think the art's good. It's looking like a smaller set. Now that I'm saying it, though, this is a lot of art. And now, I also don't know. Does anybody know, is our English going to be this? Like, is every card in this set going to be in our English? And is there anything that's, like, not in the Japanese that'll be in our English or vice versa? Charcadet's pretty cool. Is he at a UFC fight or something, dude? Looks like he's at a cage fight. More than likely a concert. Like that Zacian. Is that a full art or is that an art? That's an art. I like that. Dugong. It does have good art and a couple solid Pokemon. Even the Yamper's pretty cool. The Piplup's on fire. Flygon pretty cool. This Wigglytuff I wouldn't mind having it all. I mean, possibly, that's probably my favorite art in this whole set right now. Maybe the Rotom. And these dudes just look like the Venusaur and the Latias, right? These are art cards, I think. Special art. Looks like a small set. I don't know what our pull rates are going to be. I would not mind this set having some good pull rates. We could definitely use that. Everything will be in the set except Oricorio. What's good, Space? How we doing? Jay Ketchum's in the chat. What's up with you, Jay? How you doing? Mods, if we could drop a link to Jay Ketchum's channel, please. Should be !J, hopefully. The Oricorio will be in the English set. We'll have the Japanese promo Wooper and Meowth in the English. No way. Okay. I have seen that then. So the Meowth is officially in our set. And then the Oricorio is going to be in our UPC, right? I'm assuming the Oricorio is taken out of the set, which is right here. And then down. Flart Zard. Alright, I'm going to have to leave TCG Player. These pictures are getting me upset. Let's see if this comes up. Alright. Maybe sealed. What did you say again, Mystery? Did you say Lucario? I think Vulpix was around $17. Prismatic Lugia box. Jay, I'm doing very good, buddy. Appreciate you stopping in. Alright, let's just get going here then, chat. Start looking into a couple stores. We'll start with Amazon and Walmart. Waste a couple minutes to find nothing. Then we'll get going with some of the good places. Mango Pikachu in a 10, 3,500. Good start. Oh, did anybody, I don't know if I've seen you guys since. Did anybody get the TCGTrue drop? Anybody in chat get through? I know you guys were talking in my Discord. I think 1 or 2 people got in. There was a lot of people in that drop, though. There's our Mega Booster Box at $250. Believe non-enhanced Mega Booster Box. It's still here, and the reviews are going up a little bit. No, you didn't. Simple Ghost, you got a booster box from TCGTrue? No way. Dude, I don't know what the final tally was, but last I looked, there was over 500 people in it. I'm pretty sure there was over 700 at one point. Dude, what a roll. GG's Ghost. $145 for a boost, and you got the booster box, dude. Jay, for real? Make sure you drop that in my Discord, dude. I'll check it out. Jay's gonna have a pull rate video out tomorrow for almost 700 packs. Yo, there was 800 and you got one of the booster boxes, dude. Nice. Shout out to TCGTrue. Alright, Mega Enhanced booster box is still at $265. Where's the non-enhanced? Because that's what we're looking at. $262. So $12 under right now, gang. This is the one that's been here. It does look like the reviews are starting to go back up because all of these 1-stars were mostly that they were selling a non-enhanced booster box and saying it was enhanced. Now that looks to be fixed. Non-enhanced booster box $250. $12 under market, free delivery. Probably after tax around that market price. TCGTrue's been doing under MSRP drops for the... He did one for Mega, and now he did one for Phantasmal, but he did like a lottery through Patreon. He just didn't have too much. I think he had like 80 both times between ETBs and booster boxes and stuff. But who's definitely been hooking it up on the price. Jay, it was like a 1 in 800 shot this go around, but I was definitely covering it in the deals video there. Pulley might have entered the Pulley might have got in as the second person, but no luck on getting picked. Damn. Yo, Rogue, I wish I had an LCS like that by me. The LCS by me charges more than mostly anywhere else. Sned, I haven't even looked, to be honest with you. Now I'm kind of focused on Phantasmal as we get closer. I don't know what's going on other than there'll be a Dragonite and the booster boxes seem to be going for about 140, 150. But I have not looked into the new set yet. Nothing has been revealed, said Jay. So as of right now, only one person in chat got through. On the TCG, Simple Ghost is the lucky one. I don't like stores that see market prices and then think they should sell things at market prices and not at least try to compete a little bit. Maybe drop it $1 under market. I think my LCS sees market and then puts $5 more on top of it. Pretty sure their Evolving Skies packs are like 50 bucks a pack. As for Amazon, gang, I guess if you want a mega box, there's no reason you can't look into the one. Mega booster box, non-enhanced. Other than that, as we could have imagined, probably nothing else at Amazon. We'll check page 4. Rob, did you ever try getting a pre-release over here? I don't think they, I'm pretty sure their pre-release is normal prices. Robin's in the chat. What's up, Robin? Let me check this page, Mystery. I'll type it into Amazon, see if we can find anything. It's not the Target exclusive box, right? I heard Target had dropped something. Maybe we even go into Target, although we're not going to be able to find anything, and it's going to be stupid prices, but maybe it'll show us some of the things. Yeah, Rogue, did they stop? I was under the impression they were still going at Dick's. Lugia EX and Latias. Premium collection. Alright, that didn't work as well as I thought it was going to work. TCG player did have it. If we're talking about this one right here, don't look like it's got it a prismatic, but it's got 5 packs of Mega and 5 packs of Rivals, so that's still incredibly solid. Oh, it's got prismatic. Lugia's got the prismatic stamp, and then the Latias has a Surging Sparks stamp. And there is neither a Surging Sparks or prismatic in this box, but Mega and Rivals. We could see this box today for 65 or 70. We could probably pick that up. Maybe not 70. We'll see what happens. Let me go to Target. Why not? It's been a couple weeks since we stopped in Target. Yeah, for sure, Rob. I also believe places that have the pre-release tournaments, I'm pretty sure they could start selling cards early. From my experience, I forgot all about that actually. I don't know if they still do it, but it used to be like if they had the pre-release on Sunday that they could start selling the cards a week early, like on the Monday, instead of waiting a Friday. I don't know if you guys know anything about that. Definitely used to be like that over here. As soon as like their pre-release was done and the next week started, or the week right before release day, they could start selling them. They didn't have to wait till Friday. If that is still a thing, I might have to hit up the LCS. Rogue, damn. Bro, Ken, you got 3 vacations coming up in December, so we can't spend too much money. As of right now, you're good. We just got going, but I think your wallet's safe for now. They do still sell on Mondays? Yeah, dude, I gotta hit them up. I imagine it's just so popular now and the allocation so small that the odds are there might not even be anything. Now that I'm saying it, that would mean all their inventory's there. I don't know. Maybe I give them a call. Alright, unless I missed it, I'm not seeing any of the collection boxes at Target, and we're just seeing stupid prices on stupid things. As we could have imagined. Let's see what Wally's got. Global, hopping into the grass gang. Appreciate you, Global. Let's go. Want to buy more Mega and 151 because you're trying to master set it? Mega's not bad right now. 151 is at a stupid price. It just blew up in price recently. Mega's been going down. I would definitely focus Mega right now. Maybe just try to single 151. It's going to be too expensive to try to master set by ripping right now. I think it's like almost $20 a pack. Walmart still has their Black Bolt ETB at 85. I think I've been talking about this all week though. If this goes as the week has been looking, this will be the only thing on Walmart. 31 would be solid if they shipped us this box. Maybe if you picked up 2 and got over $35, maybe they would ship them to you. If you could get free shipping, $31 might be one of the better prices we'll see today. Okay, Mystery, that's what I was trying to think. From my experience, I think it is just loose packs and build-in battles. I don't think they would ever sell booster boxes early. I think that stuff does wait till the Fridays. Is Pokemon Scarlet and Violet easy grade PSA 10? What card from Scarlet and Violet? I would say English cards are never easy grade 10. Sometimes Japanese easy grade 10. Waiting for the Prismatic to see a drop again. Any info on that? Not that I know of, no. Oh, they might be. Is Costco getting those UPCs? Costco's getting a UPC soon. I don't know who it is. I don't know if it's going to be, I don't think it'd be Phantasmal. It's too early. Costco might be getting prismatic UPCs at one point. Oh, damn, Global, for real? Appreciate the work, dude. Yo, Rogue, I am only that Charizard away from my master set. That is the only card I'm missing, is that Zard. And it keeps going up in price. I got to start getting it, or I got to get it pretty soon. Yeah, Jay, I'm not too sure yet. I'm sure Poke Notify's probably got something close to a day or something. I'm sure they know a little bit more than I do. But yeah, Prismatic SPC might be coming to Costco, which would drop the price under $300, which I think it is right now, which I'm not opposed to. And I'm sure it'll be at a good price. I actually don't think 91 on Glory of Team Rocket is too bad. Glory of Team Rocket, I guess, went up too. I haven't seen it cheaper than $90 recently. This thing is just hot garbage. I think it's like $60 MSRP at Target or something. I don't even think you pick it up if you find it at Target. Probably not the Gem Volume 2. I think we'll be able to beat that price. So Walmart doing Walmart things. Should I buy single Pokemon cards from TCG players? Send the card from Scarlet and Violet from Paldea Evolved and Paldean Fates and 151 and Scarlet and Violet, Black and White. If you're asking if you should send singles to go get graded, I would look into some kind of centering tool off of eBay or an app that would tell you how centered your card is. I would would definitely at least look into that. Maybe check if there's whiting before I sent the card. It doesn't really matter what set the card's from. It matters with the condition and what it looks like. There's a Mega ETB here, gang. Random roll. Do we still have Mega? I think those ETBs about $80 for Gardevoir and $82 for Lucario. So about $2 over market here. Free shipping on the ETB. Little something, I guess. Hopefully we'll get a better price, though. Yeah, you're going to want to find an app that has a centering tool or buy a centering tool off of eBay and just check the corners to make sure the cards don't got whiting in the corner. That would be the best advice. It doesn't really matter what set the card is from. Gang, if you don't mind hitting that like button for us too, chat. Help us out here. I think we got a little skimpy likes. We could use a couple more of those. Hey, this might actually be something. These were over 200. I thought they were $212, the Pokemon Center ETBs. Yo, Mega Pokemon Center ETB 227 right now. I don't know if that's just the Lucario one. Oh yeah, it is. 218 on Gardevoir and 227 on Lucario. Look at this. Oh, that's Black Bolt. I'm an idiot. Never mind. That's over market, I believe. All right, let's move on from Walmart. Let's get into some stores. Let's go over to Safari Zone, see what they got going. The set you're buying doesn't have anything to do with the grade the card will get. That has nothing to do with any of it, whether Sword and Shield, Scarlet, or Violet. Just depends on what condition your card is in. Jay said, I just got the notification. 151 mini tins will be in store at Sam's Club 11/18. That's what I heard too, in person in store. If you're asking the best cards to grade right now, it just depends on your condition. Whatever you think will get a 10. How they evolved is rough. Sned, Gengar VMAX from Fusion Strike. Daddy Data in the chat. What's up with you, buddy? How we doing? Dude, it's about to be a whole year that Prismatic's been out soon, dude. It's been out for like 10 months already. All right, Safari Zone, maybe I'll keep open just to refresh every now and then to see if a restock or something happens to the site today, but nothing going on right now. Over to Double Infinity. Yeah, Pulley, I agree. I mean, if you got vintage, it's a little different because you could get away with an 8 or a 9 in vintage and still probably get some profit. Maybe like a 6 or 7, depending. But modern cards, for sure. Anything other than a 10, you're probably getting smoked. Nobody wants a 9 nowadays. I don't know if it's happened yet. I assume so. People are telling me they were getting emails that Double Infinity's increasing their prices on shipping about $2 to $5 or something like that, which definitely doesn't help. Grading tool is definitely the best recommendation. I have heard there's apps. I gotta find a good one. I haven't used many of the apps yet. It is very annoying to try to get that centering tool on a playmat and then on top of the card and make sure the card's not centered and the things aren't sliding all over the place and stuff. Vibe, Smoke and Mirrors. I'll stop into there right after this. Rob, I went up to Macy's yesterday, still no go, if that's what you're asking. Still no go at the Macy's or the Five Below. Maxwell, what's up, dude? Maxwell said, I just realized I want all the Chinese exclusives. Nah, Data, for real? Data, you know we'll be here, dude. Data, you don't need any funds to sell. You know if Data hops in my chat on his birthday, I don't think you're going to need any funds to celebrate, dude. Daddy Data officially turning 16 years old this week. All right, unless I've missed something, chat. If you guys saw anything, let me know. But pretty big whiff. I do like this. But as we just said with the shipping and stuff, you're going to probably have to buy about 5 or 6 of these to make sense. $60 is incredible. Nobody's cheaper than $65 on this right now. But I just don't know how many of these you're going to need at checkout to make sense. I'd imagine just one of them, you're probably going to be out the door over 70 bucks. But 60 is a very good sticker price. It's probably the cheapest we're going to find a Pogo Dragonite ball. Why is there so much stuff on the site today? 212 products. $36, bro. I'm getting old. Jay, I haven't even tried them. That is a good point, though. I could definitely see that happening. I'm gonna have to do a double whammy. Get the grading card, because just the grading card alone has not worked for me. Or I'm not looking enough into the hollow scratches and the whiting in the corners. But any card I think is centered perfectly, I send in, and I'm still not getting 10s. Well, whiting on the corners is a big problem that I don't normally look at too much. Damn, Data, I'm going to be joining you soon, bro. Melvin, I have done the same specifically for Best Buy. I have found a in-store stock on Poke Notify, drove to the Best Buy, and it wasn't there. I don't even know how that's supposed to work. I still don't understand it. I don't know how they know or who knows what is going to be in stock or in the store and how that gets updated. But I would imagine it can't be horribly reliable. I would think if you see a fresh restock at a store that has hundreds of things, it's probably a good call. But I've done the same exact thing, bro. Jay, if you want to drop the link in the chat, I could probably click on it. I don't even think I'm signed into YouTube on this one. If you could give me the link, I got you. Or drop it in my Discord, I could pull it up. Yeah, Robin, go for it. I don't have one myself, so recommendations are always useful. Sword and Shield Evolving Skies building battle here. Alright, I don't think Double Infinity had anything but maybe that Dragonite Premier Ball. Go for it, Jay. I got my chat open. I could copy and I could click on it, hopefully. GameNerdz as of yesterday still had those boxes, chat. I picked up a couple more because I've been having some GameNerdz rewards and stuff like that. Card centering calculator, there we go. Works well enough for you, Robin? I don't know if like the Collector app or Pokelytics, like I wonder if some of these bigger apps have, it seems like a useful tool. Can you not drop the link, Jay? I can't see it. It's slightly possible you can't drop links in my chat, but I would hope not. If that is the case, maybe just go drop it in my Discord and let me know when it's there. They are still here, gang. Salamence box. I don't think anybody's going to beat this price today, too. But the Salamence box at $60 is probably the best place to buy it still. The Latias box at $33, maybe not, but the 5 packs of Sparks, the 5 packs of Rivals. I think we know about that box by now, but even at $60, I still think you're okay picking it up. Even if we had to at $65, I'm not opposed to it. I do think this Rivals ETB, I'm kind of surprised this is still here. It's like $10 under market. Nobody's been selling Rivals under market. Dude, if it was 55, that box wouldn't even still be here, dude. They had to pivot it to 60. I'm surprised it's still here at 60. All their Black Bolt, White Flare stuff, or at least their bundles and their 3-pack stickers, I don't think any of that's bad. especially with their checkout and stuff. I'm pretty sure they have White Flare and Black Bolt bundles at $50, and then they got the stickers right around $27. I don't think any of that's bad. The posters and stuff may be out of whack, but the bundles and all that pretty solid. Is it in my Discord, Jay? Yeah, Dad, it's been wild, dude. GameNerdz back before the whole boom used to be like one of, hands down, the best place to buy cards. Their booster boxes now are crazy priced, all of them. Most of their ETBs. But they do still come through with something every week. I can't find it here, Jay. Just drop it in general, in chatting. Just drop it there because I'm looking here right now. Perfect. Alright, this is going to send us right to Jay Ketchum's OnlyFans. Oh, yo. Bro, that is the most professional one I've ever seen. It does look like they might have just put the card into a case, because I do have the inner card. But it looks like that case would definitely help you out, because normally the card is sliding all over the place and stuff. These are pretty cool looking. Well, Chad, I do think that just the card alone, you could probably get off Amazon for like under $10 pretty easily. These seem to be quite more expensive, but they do look a lot better. And if this outer case is designed to not like move all over your table and stuff, I would probably not mind paying a couple extra dollars for that headache to be gone, because it can get very annoying. Yeah. All right, Jay, now drop the link to the OnlyFans next. And we'll be good to go. All right, GameNerdz. So the Latias box is still here, gang. That's about it. Maybe a Rivals ETB if you're feeling frisky. It's probably a great price to buy the Rivals ETB if you wanted it. And Mission Ready is back. $6.75 on the sleeves, gang. $14 mini tins in stock right now. I know a couple people were looking at these the other day. Looks like they're back in stock. It's hard to beat any of Mission Ready's sticker prices. I don't think anybody's going to beat most of these. You do have to pay your checkout, but as long as you're picking up enough stuff, your checkout's not going to be bad. Shouldn't be more than like $10. $8 prismatic packs. These ETBs are still here too. $6 Journey sleeves, $8 prismatic packs. I mean, the Black Bolt, a couple dollars under. Twilight packs, loose packs at $6. Mega ETBs at $80. Sleeve packs $6.75. The mini tins possibly the best thing. Mission Ready Collectibles always got some stuff though. Vintage Will, 5 months in the gang. Go, let's go, Will. Thank you, buddy. Anyone do pre-release, and what did you guys get? That is a good question, Will. I didn't ask anybody if they got anything. I don't know if ours have started. From what I've been hearing, it seems like most people, at least in the chat, are going to be going this week. Mark the Truth. What's all this then? What are we talking, Mark? $6 Sparks packs too from Mega. Always got to stop into Mission Ready, gang. They always got something there. Let's see Pokene. Come on, Will. Looks like Will had his pre-release already. You got the Meowth. Even the Gengar Mega is sick, dude. That's probably going to be the best Mega out of all of them. Maybe the Zard, but even just the EX Gengar Mega, whatever the hell. And the Wigglytuff. Well, you got two of the cutest cards in the set for sure, and probably the coolest Mega. Your LCS had 4 build-in. That sounds crazy, Mark. They got 1 case of build-in battles? That sounds offensive. Jay, Mission Ready's a good time, dude. I've been going in there for a long time. I've been talking to them a lot. And they always like to give us prices under market. They're always trying, at least, which a lot of people do not. Okay, English section. I wasn't really expected to find anything. Hey, $9 Pokemon Go packs. I think we're okay on that. I think Investor Bro might get you free shipping from Pokene. If you could get free shipping, Pokene, there's definitely some stuff we could pick up. People have been telling me he'll drop like free shipping codes in his YouTube videos and stuff. I don't know if that's true. If you can ever get free shipping, then some of the English stuff makes sense. I don't know about the Japanese stuff. This Big Mac Pikachu has been hitting the tank a little bit. Anybody ever buy these jumbo packs for Black Bolt White Flare in Japanese? I feel like I haven't even seen YouTube videos of people opening these. I would think it would have been something being a 35 card pack, but I also think it might be 34 common cards and then just one guaranteed art card, which would also be pretty whack. Robin, you got one of the Zard UPCs coming? I got mine locked in too. I'm very excited. I think I'm more excited for my ETBs. But I'm glad I got that locked in, so now we don't gotta freak out. Jay, I think more than likely I'd have to put in my address and stuff to simulate checkout, which I don't want to do. That's why I don't simulate checkout, at least while we're live. I would have to put in all my info, I think, and then once they know where I'm at, they'll tell me my cost. Maxwell got some more in the mini tins. How was the checkout, Maxwell, on 12, if you don't mind? Chat, if somebody wants to try it, Jay said maybe Investor Bro might work for a free shipping code. Before we move on, let me go back to the English and see if free shipping helps. Latias box for 40 is quite offensive. I mean, maybe the Luca ETB gang, if you're getting free shipping here, that's market price on the Lucario ETB. Or Lucario might be 82 and Gardevoir might be 79 or 80. That's the Gold Duck 3-pack. The check lanes are at market price too. I'm pretty sure they're at $10 market price. Maybe the Journey Enhanced box or the Mega Enhanced box, but these are too close to market. I think this one's like 10 under market. This one 5 under market. If you have to pay tax, it might not help. Blood and Teeth, that's a great question, chat. Should Blood and Teeth trade his Shrouded Fable ETB for Surging Sparks? I would say no. Surging Sparks is now less than Shrouded Fables. Or maybe they're both at 72 market. It depends what the goal is there, Blood and Teeth. If you're going to be holding it for 5 years, it might be a little different than holding it for a little bit. I think short-term Shrouded Fables, possibly extremely long-term, then maybe Surging Sparks. But you could also find Surging Sparks ETBs all day for $70. It's getting hard to find Shrouded Fables. I think your Shrouded Fable ETB is in more demand right now or harder to find. Trade-in singles I don't want for ETBs. It also depends if you want to keep those sealed or not. If you want to just rip packs, don't go for ETBs. They're normally the worst way to rip packs. Like price per pack in an ETB is normally the most expensive. But if you wanted ETBs to keep sealed, I mean, definitely. Best recommendation would be to either find a good LCS that gives you a decent like percentage back or go to a card show. Card shows are definitely the best for trading and stuff. Yeah, I mean, depending on the singles, more than likely, ETBs are at a crazy price right now, almost all of them now. I would think if there is a little bit of a crash that happens, the ETBs would go down more than most singles. I would think. I really don't have any idea, but ETBs are at stupid prices now for all of them. I would think they have more room to go down than most singles. Outside of cards that have been pumped recently, not a lot of singles are like stupid. Mark, yeah, it was this one. MHDealsPlus. Whenever that was, like on Wednesdays or whenever's video, I think it was them that had it. Where was I just now before we moved on? We were at Rare Candy. That's probably why I moved on unconsciously. We already knew there'd be nothing here. Blood and Teeth, it's harder to find a Shrouded Fable ETB than Surging Sparks. I will say that. I think they're probably both about 72 market right now. I would think yours is a little rarer or harder to find. Surging Sparks you could still find everywhere. People don't even want that right now because of all the Costco drops. I think Surging Sparks, though, if you like the cards in Surging Sparks, worth a lot more money than the cards in Shrouded Fables. Maxwell just buying something to scratch the itch, dude. $10 shipping? Yeah, not bad. 12 tins. That's like where, that's probably the price you pay for a sealed display, best case. And now you're getting 2 more tins on top. Jay, I would think they're definitely going to drop. I don't know if it'll be long before they start going back up, but I would imagine the UPC would go down slightly once they actually officially release. But we'll see. It's possible they don't. Generics, we could try to find you one today. I can tell you from what I've been seeing all week, I don't know if there's anywhere where I'd actually recommend buying it for the prices I've been seeing. If I type in Phantasmal here, I mean, Jay just told us they're about 240, but if I type in Phantasmal, does that bring up some of the sealed market? It does. ETB's 130. Jeez, man, what? Is this can't even be real. $15 one pack. That can't be right. I'm gonna have to clean my glasses. $20 sleeves. All right, why did I do this? Where's the Zard UPC? I gotta move that first row. Better make me throw up. Dude, that's crazy. The Pokemon Center ETB 500 clams, dude. I don't know if UPC will work, but we'll try it. Maxwell, I don't know if Surging Sparks has any more room to drop, but I think it will be some time until it starts going up at least. That was the one set they printed enough of it to where people don't want it anymore. Yeah, Rogue, this is crazy, and I can't find the UPC. I'm probably typing it in wrong, but I don't know if I do want to see it. And I believe we got close there. Jay was saying it's about 240, which does sound right. Sned, is that what I'm thinking of? I thought it was Prismatic first. Maybe I'm bugging. Maybe it will be the Charizard one. Costco will have it. I mean, generics, if it's right now 240 market. Damn, dude. I don't even know if I have a recommendation. I don't know. I guess 200? I really don't think I can answer that, unfortunately. I don't even know exactly what is in the UPC. I gotta find this somehow. Is it 14 packs of random sets, right? It's all random sets, a little Phantasmal, a little Mega. I'm not gonna be able to find this, though. Oh, we found it. Oh, damn. All right, as we get closer to release, it has dropped 100. Right now, 270 market. So, damn, maybe at 240. Well, we could see what we find today. Right now, we're sitting at 270 market. We'll see what we could find today. And then we'll work from there. We got to see what we could find first, I guess. Does this say what's in it, though? All right, our Zard and our Oricorio. Sleeves, playmat. 18 packs. Hey now. Damn. You get the calculator. What's 18 times 6? It's 108. Okay, it's a little bit less than I thought. So about $108 in packs. At $6 a pack. I imagine most of those packs will be more than $6, but just roughly for us, about $110 in packs. Promos to start. I don't know. I can't even tell you how much this Oricorio will be right now. Damn, 270 is crazy. Nobody's going to be opening this thing. This will be the most kept sealed product that might have ever existed. Is that Spoobers in the chat? Spoobers, I don't know if I've seen you since I started face camming, bro. Spoobers is here. Dude, I feel like it's probably been a whole year. How you doing, buddy? Appreciate you stopping in. Generics, that's definitely a good option. That's probably the best, is to ask your LCS, and if they're a decent LCS, they'll tell you now what they're planning on charging you. I would like to think good LCS might only be at like 140 or something like that. That's probably the best. Yo, Spoobers, you ain't kidding, buddy. How you been, dude? Basically 4 of each set. So Phantasmal, Mega, Rivals, and damn, Journey, bro? That sounds right, Vibe. I'd imagine closer to 70 on release, and then they'll probably creep up to 100 once they stop being sold. All right, Rare Candies beat. Let's just go to MHDeals here, see if they got anything still. This site the other day, I went through checkout. I think they have a good checkout. I think it's like $7, $8. It's actually not too bad. Doesn't look like the booster boxes will have anything for us, but let's go ETBs next. Oh, damn. If I look at the other images, I can see the packs. Ah. Phantasmal, Mega, Journey. Oh, and 2 Sparks for the Vibe. There we go. So definitely more than $6 a pack. Way closer to $7. I mean, Phantasmal packs were, what, $15 currently? I don't think they'll stay at $15, but ETB pre-order right here at $110. Both the Mega ETBs are still here, gang. $75, and then when you check out, I believe you're under $160. Under market for both Mega ETBs. It's probably like $157, $158 at checkout. Yeah, Jay, I'm with you, dude. I imagine this type of stuff, anything that's out of print, I don't think is going to crash as we anticipated. I imagine, like, best case, it might crash down to a little bit over MSRP, but stuff out of print isn't going to go down. I think the ideal crash is that modern stuff costs $3 a pack again, but I'd imagine most of this stuff that's out of print or Pokemon Center exclusives, I don't think that stuff's going to go down too much. A lot of people would have to leave the hobby. But if we could start buying new sets at $3 a pack again, I will take that. Generics 100%, I just don't know on release day. Like, back when the Charizard, the other UPC came out for Sword and Shield and stuff, those promos were only like 20 bucks maybe, $25. Now they're like something stupid, at least double, triple that price. It'll probably take a little bit, but that Charizard will be worth a bunch, and probably the Korosseo too. Yo, look at these 2 Mega 3-packs, gang. Both of them. Golduck and Psyduck. I believe Psyduck still has $10 in value just there, so that's covering your shipping. Pretty much $45 there. And you're getting their 6 packs of Mega, your 2 3-packs, sitting at $22.50 before shipping. Shipping probably only be about $7. You might be checking out like 52 bucks. Everybody's got them at $30 right now. I think that's where the market is. Getting about $10 back in Psyducks. Yo, even the check lanes. I wonder what I've been missing at MH Deals. And normally don't go into all these pages here. But I'm glad we have been, dude. Both the check lanes, Chad, nobody's selling these check lanes for under $10 a pack. Maybe somebody was at $8, but this is still crushing them. These right here. I would definitely probably pick up both of those if you have not. And they're all incredible promos. Specifically the balloons, but the ducks too. That's what I'm saying. Glenn Spoobers is in the chat. Yo, fine, for real. UPCs are the fancy wine tasting of Pokemon cards. Where are you going? Oh, you're taking your trip over to Florida for the pre-release? Yeah, both the ETBs is very good. especially at checkout, and both the 3-pack and that other thing are pretty solid. This is why I normally don't come in here, because I can't filter sold out, and I hate going through all these pages. Yeah, MH Deals is possibly hitting again. Whoever was asking about the tins too, are they still here? I don't know if it was Mark. Alright, now it's a whole page of sold out. So booster boxes, no. Possibly the ETBs if you want mega ETBs. Those check lanes and those 3-packs are pretty solid. There they are. They're still here, gang. 160 should be under 170 at checkout. Mini tin display should have 10 tins. 10 rivals packs, 10 mega packs there, 160. Probably under 170 at checkout. I believe the market on this thing is still about $200. Nah, it's Pokemon Cam here. What's good with you, Cam? Thank you so much for the super. Cam's in the chat. Drop the link to Pokemon Cam's channel, of course. Cam, I've been seeing you all over the place, dude. Stopped in Ryan's stream the other night for a little bit. I saw Cam. Any stream I stop into, a comment section, Cam is there. How we doing, buddy? Thank you for the super. Alright, tins no go. And collection boxes. Actually, the mega tins were a go. There's a bunch of stuff here now that I'm saying it. 3-packs of mega, check lanes of mega, ETBs of mega, mini tins of mega, mega deals at MHDealsPlus. I'm not necessarily going to recommend this, but that does seem like a pretty cheap pre-order price right now in the Phantasmal too, if I will say. I think TCG Player just showed us like 65, 70 market, and I don't think I've seen anybody listing them under $50, at least for Wave 1, if that's what this is. Release date, shipping date the 14th. Gang, I honestly don't think that's too bad, especially if you pick up a bunch of these right now. Really think we could get away with that if we had to. Cam said I'd get around. And you pump out all that content. Shout out to Pokemon Cam. Yo, MH Deals, dude. Either I've been missing stuff or they have always had something, but a lot going on. Even Blood Boon 27. I'm definitely... Well, personally, probably wouldn't pick that up, but that's very good price for sure. I don't even know if you can find this under $30 anywhere else. Cynthia at MSRP or 4 cents under MSRP. Both the binders at $100 for Black Bolt White Flare. Yeah, mystery, is that it though? Is it 34 common cards and then 1 guaranteed art? The only reason I would buy that if that's the case is for a potential God pack. If I could get a 35 card God pack, I'll roll those dice all day and never pull it. Yeah, if anybody wants Mega, go to MH Deals for sure. There is nothing Mega that was a bad time, except maybe the booster box, but... MH Deals coming through. Chat, are we killing it today or what? I feel like Mission Ready had a bunch of stuff. Maybe it's just 2 stores and MH Deals. Pretty strong start. I don't even think we're halfway yet. We're going to be broke in a couple minutes, chat. Why is Rebel Clash $450? That's a little crazy. I probably wouldn't do that unless I'm missing something. I'm pretty sure that was the worst Scarlet and Violet set. Sword and Shield set. I do think these are good prices here. I've been saying it. I don't know why, but compared to where everybody else is, like I'm pretty sure people try to sell these boxes for $400. These are these Pikachu Japanese exclusive things. I don't know if Cam actually could shed some light on this. Cam, are these good prices? I feel like you would know this. I think I've seen you with a couple. I'm pretty sure these are all decent prices on these Pokemon centered. I don't want to say that. That's a curse word, isn't it? Pokemon centered Japanese boxes things here. Picked up. Pokemon Cam has confirmed for us, chat. Yeah, I think I don't know if you should be buying these, but if you do want to buy them, I think SmokeandMirrors is some of the better prices. Trying to post daily Cam, you gotta be, dude. No way you're not. I see so many new Cam videos. Kind of weird sharing the crazy stuff I buy, but when I'm getting used to it. Picked up a near mint first edge shiny Gyarados, bruh, where he's in the lake. Dude, that's probably my favorite Gyarados ever. I used to have the non-first edition as a kid. Stupid Smokemon as a kid. Definitely traded that one away or something. That and the shiny Tyranitar and the shiny Steelix. I used to be in love with all three of those cards, dude. Red Gary, nothing wrong with it. Yeah, Vibe, I had heard that. I had heard the $15 retail, but I don't even know what that means anymore. Because it's selling for $300-400, and I'm sure it will be. I don't even know what these cards are going to be graded in a 10. But I'd imagine it'd be probably like half of where the Poncho Pikachus are. This is something. Unless Journey has recently tanked, I could go to TCG Player, but I thought it was $260 a box. This is actually pretty crazy right now for Journey if it is still $260 a box. $235, gang, free shipping from SmokeandMirrors. Only one. Take it. I can't think of any booster. I don't think there's a booster box we can buy for $235 right now, gang. This might be the cheapest booster box in existence. Unfortunately, it's Journey, but... Is there a short of that one, Cam? I gotta see it, dude. I gotta see Shiny Gary. Hey, yo, 135 on Inferno. Now, I mean, we'll see today, unless Inferno's been going down, which would make sense as we get closer to the English release. I would imagine these boxes will go back to 120. I would assume under 100 at some point, which is all the Japanese sets normally do that when our English releases. So maybe not the time to buy it, but 135 is a pretty decent price. Most people are at 140, 150 before checkout. This is 135 and then just spend $15 more, get free shipping. Our Shrouded Fable ETB, surprised it's still here. One of the best looking ETBs out there for sure. Not the best looking set, but one of the best looking ETBs. There's that Paradox thing at $68. It's 11 packs. Is that Vibe that shouted it out? Somebody in chat was telling us about this. 11 packs, your 2 stamped up holos and stuff. I don't really, I'm not a big guy at buying like building battles or the stadiums for sealed investment type stuff, but if you want to rip some packs of Paradox and you like the promos, I would have no problem picking that up. And this is a Journey Together building battle, gang, at only $25. So Journey is on SmokeandMirrors all day. Possibly Paradox, but Journey booster box is incredible price. This build and battle pretty much MSRP, and they got a limit of 3. If anybody's looking for Journey right now, I think SmokeandMirrors is the place to go. You know what I'm thinking? Maybe I should leave the good stores open, and then at the end of the live there, we just go through everything one more time. We'll start doing that. In stock at all TCG. I do think this is a good way to get Pokeballs here, gang. Rogue, I remember making deals videos with with booster boxes being on Pokemon Center at 140 and saying not to buy them. That's how crazy things have gone in a year. And that's how wrong I have been in the last year, but I remember the Temporal and the Battle Styles being on Pokemon Center while I was doing deals videos. Maybe I was saying to buy them. I don't know what I was saying about it, but when we started these, you were still able to go on Pokemon Center and buy them. This is definitely something to rip some packs, gang. I wouldn't invest in Pokeballs, especially if we have no idea what's in them, which is usually what happens with Pokeballs. But $100 is only like $10 over MSRP here. You're getting 18 packs. If you wanted to pick up 2 of these, you get a booster box of packs for $200. Good way to rip some packs for sure. I feel like might be Paradox Rift, if I had to guess. The majority of those packs would be Paradox Rift. This Inferno X is still one of the best prices, gang. So if you get over 200, they'll ship to you for free. If you hit this 5% off and do whatever they want you to do, which is sign up for exclusive rewards, you should be able to get 5% off there too. This is probably the best price, and you could save 5% and get free shipping over 200. Sneed said, I remember too. Generics, we're going to go there right now. Or if you don't mind here. That does sound sketchy. We are going to blow up your spot if that is true, though. That's the only issue. If you want to look into it before I go. But I have Poke Unlimited somewhere here. I didn't even know they sold English cards. Also, the Mega ETB here, gang. At 83, I'm not opposed to it if you're getting 5% off. 5% off at 80 should be about $4, which would get you at or under market. All Poke TCG about the same, though. I don't think anything's incredible. Oh, I forgot about that, Cam. Yeah, chat, I'll drop the link to Cam's channel one more time. Cam, I can't say I know for sure how to enter that givey, but chat, Cam is giving away an SAR Charizard from Inferno X, chat. The card that we just saw is $700. Cam is giving one away. So hopefully this works. I just realized my Nightbot's not here. There he is. If you do want to click on that link, go sub up to Pokemon Cam, of course, regardless. But if you want to try to get in on that givey there. That is an incredible giveaway. Yo, Phantasmal Prees are only $100 at Miniature Market, gang, and that should be free shipping. I believe it's over $75 as of right now. Best place to pre-order a Phantasmal ETB. I think the market was like $130 or something like that. So close to release, I would personally probably recommend just waiting, but that could backfire, especially if you don't have the time to go out around release and go check a bunch of stores and stuff. $100 is pretty decent. You gotta go in stock, though. 65 on Reshiram, definitely not a bad backup. I think 65 is the most I'd want to pay for that if we had to, though. Yeah, Poke Unlimited, I got them on here, Generics. I'll go stop. I didn't know they sold English, which I think I just said. Yo, Cam, you keep giving away Charizards, bro. It's not a problem. ET and EV, what's up? Welcome in. No way. Sned won something from DPM. Let's go. A whole box of Inferno. Yo. You gotta rip that, right? Free box of Inferno on Deep Pocket Monster. You gotta rip it. ET and EV, be nice to win a second one. You already got the Scott Zard booked. Alright, Miniature Market. I think the only thing we saw, gang, well, actually I only went 2 pages, but Phantasmal pre-order for the ETB at $100 and should be free shipping. I don't think that's bad. That's probably the best one I've seen today. I think that's all we might want from Miniature Market, but that is very solid. Alright, now we gotta go to Poke Unlimited here, which is this one. It looks like they're sold out of all the English. Generic, every time I stop in here, they're always sold out of the English. Well, Rogue, the good news is for Pokemon, it's more popular than ever. That is the one good thing. But with that popularity comes people who just need the money, but it is more popular than ever. I don't mind that. Oh, does he? It's actually a cool idea, Pulley. I didn't know that. DPM rips his giveaways on stream. That's a good time, actually. Nothing wrong with Rocket Scott. That's right, ET and EV. Cam for sure, dude. People just rage baiting now. All these scalpers just started rage baiting. They just started going for it now. Alright, so Poke Unlimited in the Japanese section, not seeing anything. Maybe the Chinese cards, they normally have a couple things, some gem. Gem Volume 2 at 62, not bad. Is this site in the US? Okay, it is. They're in Florida. Alright. I don't know what this is, but it's got Mega Venusaur and Mega Blastoise on the box. What is Primordial Arts? Jumbos. Damn, he gave away 8 boxes of Inferno X to 8 people? Yo! Evilized, welcome in. Good morning. Appreciate you stopping in. Maxwell. Maxwell, we're gonna have to end the live, dude. Maxwell's wallet's getting hit on a Sunday. Yeah, I don't think you could pass those up either. That seems pretty solid. Even the Mega Booster bundles, it's tanking, and the Mega Booster bundles are still 50, so I think you're sitting pretty cool with that regardless. PokeCam doesn't have to hide his love for Pokemon anymore. We'll take that. Have so many colleagues in the hospital at work. Dude, I'm saying. Sakamori, what's up with you? I have all of them at disadvantage because I've been collecting since the 90s. They know who the top dog is in that hospital, dude. Yo, Sned killing it. What? And an Umbreon Master Ball, bro. Card Captor, what's up with you? So am I. I wonder when we're going to get charged. The charge has got to be coming through soon, I would think, for our Pokemon Center ETBs and our UPC. Card Captor, we did just look it up. That Pokemon Center ETB is like $500 a pop right now. I don't know where the other one is going, but make sure it's getting you back $500. Maxwell, and I've been buying singles all weekend. I'm in too deep. Maxwell said we did a bank account check. We're good to go. Firing away. New month. All the bills have been paid. Time to fire away, dude. All right. I don't think we caught anything at Rip and Ship Arena. We could go over here, which tries to sell you acrylic cases. I think it's this site. What singles have you been buying, Maxwell? Hey, Sakamori, driving to the pre-release right now? It's a great Sunday to have. Good luck in the pre-release. Oh yeah, also, Chad, I went through checkout on this site because somebody told me they tried jamming them up for like 40 at checkout. They're not lying. I don't know what goes on with the shipping and tax, but checkout on this place, unless it's just the things we've picked, is horrible. Like I was saying, this one might be something here, or at least at one point it was. I think Paradox booster boxes have kind of tanked a little bit, but at one point it was kind of something when they were at $280. But I think checkout's like at least $30, if not $40 at this place. I don't know if there's anything where checkout's gonna make sense. And if it wasn't for MHDeals having incredible, I'd probably have just moved on from here already, but I feel like they might be hiding something over here now. Tins and box sets, maybe? Full Art Kingdra, that's the Shrouded Fables promo, I'd assume. Persian Eevee and Alakazam from 151. If I had to guess, Full Art Kingdra from Shrouded Fables, Persian from Shrouded Fables, Eevee from Twilight, and then Alakazam from 151, Vulpix from Mega. Yo, Maxwell, you ain't kidding. You definitely playing some catch-up out here, dude. Pokemon Cam, we might be doing an Unlimited Zard Gimme at some point. So maybe, Road, but it's not that easy. Alright, what are we doing? We still got a lot of stories here. Let's not waste time. Card Coliseum. They got some stuff in stock, like maybe an advent calendar. Probably not, though. These Pokemon Go things are maybe the only things. These bird boxes, possibly. Pokemon Go does seem to be about $8 or $9 a pack right now. You are getting a pin, a full art trainer, and then 6 packs in these. I don't think you got to jump at it, but if you are for some reason looking for these boxes, you could probably pick them up from the card Coliseum. See if TCGTrue's got anything going on now after the drop. All right. Non-enhanced Mega Box 260, not bad. Anybody else now in chat get this TCG drop? Anybody else hopping into chat that got this drop for the Phantasmal under MSRP? Holy, I would do it singles, dude. I don't think, especially now that you got Mewtwo, I don't think there's any reason to buy packs of it anymore. I think you got the most expensive card you needed. And you got a Ditto. I think it's like a 70 card set, dude. You could probably master it for $100 possibly. 72 on our Shrouded Fable ETB is very solid. One of the best prices on the Shrouded Fable ETB. We would have to pay our checkout though, so you need some other stuff. Or a lot of Shrouded Fable ETB. Our Inferno over here at $150. 73 on Mega Symphonia is pretty solid. Wild Forces Cyber Judge, very cheap, $57.50 and $51. I like that. I like my cheap Japanese booster boxes here. We'll go see what's up with the Chinese real quick. OH master sets of all base sets and unlimited and first ed. Also have many other copies and picked up the master set of base unlimited for 400, bro. That's crazy, Cam. I actually recently finished my jungle fossil base set. Made them all like a 150 Pokedex in order. I did just get that done, all unlimited and stuff. I do love myself those first 3 sets for some reason. And Rocket and Trainer, those first 5 or 6 Pokemon sets. Still in love with them. Alright, we did MHDeals already, which is probably one of the best places, them in Mission Ready. We could try Pokenerds, see what they got popping off. Well, I think Pulley just started opening Pokemon Go, but he already got a Ditto and the Mewtwo art, so he's got those knocked off the list. He probably needs mostly everything else, but I don't think it'll be too hard to pick that stuff up. Yo, this might actually be something, gang. We're only at $57.50. The only thing is, I believe we have to pay checkout. I'm actually not too sure. It's been so long since I've ever bought anything from Pokenerds. It's probably been years. But we might want to look into that right here. Yo. Alright, chat. So, regardless of what your shipping is going to be, is this a US company? I don't know if they're in the US. If it's not in the US, that might jam us up a little bit. I could try to card it, but I don't think that's going to help us. Ah, that's 10 of them too, right? Maxwell, I got graded cards, not for myself. I prefer sealed or singles. I have graded cards of like Bulbasaur, Venusaur, Ivysaur that I keep for myself, like a little collection of that. And then a handful of ones that I've sent in that I like to keep, but nothing crazy at all. Probably at the bottom of my tier of collecting is slabs. Yeah, Cam, I might be looking at the Rocket set next, little unlimited Rocket. So I do have a decent amount of those. Yeah, gang, if anybody wants to look into this, this might be something and there's no limit on it. I mean, I don't know how much shipping's going to be, but if you could buy 20 boxes, I would think your shipping, you could figure that out at some point. Maybe look into this, because this is the cheapest sticker price on the Salamence box of the day. We've been talking about this for a while. It's at least $70 in value in this box. If anybody wants to get crazy here at Pokenerds, look into it first. I don't know how shipping's going to be, and also make sure they're in the US, because if they're not, let me see if I can find that out at least. If they're not, there's probably going to be some stupid import tax, stupid thing. I also don't know how to find out if they're in the US or not. Like the stream as is tradition. That's what I'm saying, Cam. Chat. Listen to Pokemon Cam, please. Hit that thumbs up for us, gang. Pogo's a lot of fun to open up. I will still not defend Pokemon as being a good set, but a lot of fun to open up. A lot of fun pulls. Radiant starters. Very manageable pulley for sure. Yeah, ET and EV or pulley, if you guys want to hit me up. I did find a couple like random stash, like random hollows and reverse hollows. I don't have many pulls left from Pokemon Go. But if you need a couple reverse hollows or hollows. Cam, I've been seeing that in the shorts, dude. I've been seeing you picking up the Legendary Collection. I don't think I've ever seen a Master Set Legendary Collection. Online, in person. I don't think I have ever seen one with my eyeballs. Alright, chat. If you want to look into Pokenerds, they do have those boxes, the Salamence box at $57.50, which is incredible. It's the cheapest price of the day. PokeShopBST. Their prices all are all-in prices as long as you're over $100 and live in the lower 48. Shout out. Maybe you could pick up a mega box just because checkout might be $270, but I think that's all they got going on. I don't know if anybody's still looking for that Charizard thing right now, but Charizard at MSRP too. Yo, Roni, what's up? How we doing? You're gonna collect all the full arts of Gen 1? From where, Maxwell? 151? Pogo teaching others how to fake cards with the Ditto. Holy, from what I gathered from that site, their in-store has closed. Whatever shop they had is closed, and now it's just exclusively online. That's from what I've gathered from the site. I think I'm right, but I'm not too sure. And over at Korosseo's, gang, I still don't think there's anywhere better unanimously to buy anything that is non-English in terms of Pokemon cards. They did drop this down from 400. 350 on this Latias box. I think Terraslo at 105 is okay. The real stars of the show are the very cheap boxes here. This is where I buy my Japanese booster boxes. And then I think their Chinese section is like fully stocked with all the good Chinese packs too. Cheap boxes for sure, and even Terrastal Festival and stuff, always look into Korosseo's first. In stock, nothing wrong with the gems at 65 or 61. They do free shipping over 150 here. Yep. Gem Volume 3 at 90 or a damaged box at 80, but I believe... Oh, it's unsealed. So damaged and not sealed, but $80 is pretty solid. Even 140 on the Collect 151 Surprise or whatever, Gengar Pikachu. I don't know if it's going to get better than 140, especially with the free shipping at 150. Mary Bear, what's up with you? Pokemon Go does have some Gem 1. They have those Radiant starters. Those you could probably pick up for a decent price, Maxwell. I think only the Charizard is like 20, but the rest of them are very cheap. Alright, Korosseo's looking good as always. And I still, though, one thing I haven't figured out at Pokenerds is what that Collector's Club is. Or how you get that $50 Prismatic ETB. That is the only thing I haven't figured out about them. Alright, we'll check some stuff at Flipside real quick, see if anything stands out. No way, you just bought Pokemon Silver on Game Boy Color? You had the Game Boy? Melvin has pulled his third Marshadow from Mega over 150 packs and still no SIR. Now we gotta be hunting for gold cards now, dude. Why does it seem like whenever Melvin gets one card, he gets 10 cards, whether he's pulling it or buying them sealed? Seems like Melvin gets trolled with the same cards constantly. Marshadow, a pretty good one to have, bro. If he was still $60, it'd be solid. Let's go check out Top Shop. All products at Top Shop Collectibles. Good question, Mary. What are you opening, Melvin? Sleeve packs from Family Dollar? That Altaria is pretty cool. Where's that? Hidden Fates? I like that shiny Altaria. I actually really like this Executor, too. I kind of forgot. That's in Surging Sparks? Forgot there was cards in Surging Sparks, dude. The way we opened Surging Sparks, I thought there was just a Feebas in that set. I might go back to that Crimson Haze real quick. That might have been something. Was that like 60 bucks? 67 on Crimson Haze, probably not bad. $16 Black Bolt White Flare, mini tins, and the posters. I almost missed all that. The poster's incredible, gang. I mean, it's got the 4 packs in there at $8 a pack. It's $32 just with the packs, and you're getting your poster and your promo cards. And nobody's selling this for under $30 if they are at that. I think GameNerdz was at like 40 or 45. If you have not picked up your poster yet, definitely look into Top Shop Collectibles. The mini tins definitely aren't bad either. Literally everything besides an ETB? That's crazy. I would say the ETBs are the unluckiest from my experience. Pikachu photobomb and Melvin in his nightmares. Crimson Haze just picked up an ounce of that. Latias box is here for 30. That's also pretty good. It's going to be very hard to find this box for cheaper than $30. And I'd say it's at least got $30 in pack value, if not a little bit more. And your promo cards. Accessory pouch for 45 might not be horrible either, but I don't know if anybody really needs this right now in almost 2026. Yo, this could be something too. Now that I'm saying it too, should I pick up a couple of these? This has the Executor I just saw. It's got Licia and the Latias. Possibly the Latios, I would think, if the Latias is in here. Is the Electric Breaker just Pikachu? Pikachu Milotic. Mary, booster boxes and ETBs, your best luck. Booster boxes for sure. Booster boxes are always the way to go. Top Shop's got a couple things, gang. There's actually a bunch. Black White Flare mini tins and the poster, the Latias box. There's probably something else that I'm forgetting, but a couple things at Top Shop Collectibles. Let's go see if ChampionTCG got anything in stock. Did they switch up the site on me? Nope, there we go. Well, there's this building battle here. I just don't know how checkout's going to be. This might be better than SmokeandMirrors, I think, that had it. This one's only 65. I think SmokeandMirrors might have been at 68. The checkout might be a little bit more money at ChampionTCG, but possibly look into that. 2023 Trainer Toolkit, which I would assume has 4 Sword and Shield packs. I don't think they're incredible Sword and Shield sets. I could also be wrong. I think it might have like Brilliant Stars, Silver Tempest, Lost Origin packs maybe, but only 4 of them. And a couple Arceus promos. $40 surprise boxes here. These 3 packs are still here. I don't think the 3 packs of Temporal or Scarlet and Violet base are bad. Yo, Melvin, what? Yeah, I'd say so, buddy. 60 packs of 151 and pulled all 3 starters. Did you open 10 booster bundles? 60 packs of 151 sounds like a man who opened 10 booster bundles. All 3 starter SIRs and Zapdos. So I might have used my luck there, possibly. I'd imagine that also wasn't it if you opened 60 packs. Let's go over to Forge and Fire here. Phantasmal Customer Appreciation Bundle. Am I crazy, or are we not appreciating anybody at that price? It's like $150 in ETB, $50 for the bundle, and $20 for the 3-pack. Maybe? I don't know how you get appreciated or if you want to, but there is that. $270 right now on their Yard UPC. Zard UPC, we'll say it right. ETB at 110. YouTube box at 33 maybe. And their Pokeballs, actually, this whole case is only $98.97, but they'll charge you $5 shipping, and you might have to pay tax. But it might be cheaper than all TCG at checkout, especially if you don't want to pay $200 to get free shipping. If you need to rip some packs here, there's nothing wrong with 18 packs for $100. All poster collections? No way, bro. Melvin, I might need one of them from you. Now that I'm looking around, I don't think I have any more hanging up. I might need to buy a poster from you, Melvin. I could use one. I think all mine have been hung up and then ripped as I've taken them down, trying to place them somewhere else. Maxwell. Maxwell's girlfriend's about to ban my channel, dude. We did Walmart, right? Alright, sealed in stock at Josh's cards. Oh, Mary, good news. It's the first of the month, so hopefully rent is paid. Now we got 27 days to waste our money. Right before Christmas. We're all buying Christmas gifts, chat. That's what we're doing today. Christmas gifts more than likely for ourselves. Josh's cards, nothing going on. Blowout. Hey, yo. I don't even know how I'm supposed to navigate this. Only $375 a booster box, though. Alright, $80 on the new Salamence box. I don't think we are going to have to figure out how to navigate. We could probably move on safely. Alright, Rogue, appreciate you stopping in today. Enjoy the rest of the weekend. Where are we at? Dave and Adams? Dave and Adams booster boxes. They do give you a 10% off or 25 off of $250 when you just load into the site. And prismatic boxes at $200. And they're selling box breaks? What the hell? Salamence box at $85. Latias at $45. We got to move on from here too. Inferno 175, bro. Maybe you could get nuts with this, especially if you could pick up more of these. I mean, you do have to spend $100 on the ETV, which is $20 over market, but you are getting the gift card. And then maybe you could save $25 if you picked up $250 worth of those. If these gift cards stacked, maybe you could try to get cheeky and try to figure something out with that, but these are all pretty crazy prices here. You're going to need this $25 off if you're going to shop here. And it's always 15 minutes. Every time I go into this site, I only have 15 minutes, so I don't think you got to worry about that. Someone just found the Van Gogh Pikachu, your LCS? No way. Maxwell said I didn't even pay rent yet, bro. Zulu's games. I think their Crown Zenith ETB is a couple dollars under MSRP. It's literally only like $2 or $3, and we probably got to pay shipping. $250 on Sparks. Honestly, think the Sparks booster box went down to $240 right now. These are like $3 to $5 under market on the Paldean Fate stickers. I don't think anything's incredible because we have to pay shipping. Twilight at 65 would be very nice if we could check out for 65. Temple 3 packs are here. Journey Building Battle at 27. Go into loose packs real quick just to see some stuff I can't buy. Maxwell, I don't know if you're going to say that after stopping in at loose packs here, dude. Would we like the Mario and Luigi Pikachu special box at only $14,000? Dude, I wonder what these mystery packs have. They gotta be pretty cool. That is a lot of money, though. I don't think I'm gonna find out. Alright. More modern boxes. Think of Paldea Evolved might be at market price there. Rivals at 500 might not be. Call them Phantom's Blister, 4K. ET and Eevee, I will take 3. You get another Zard, you might be able to. Hey, the Elite Trainer box at only 109 could be something. Is this both or just one? Why would it be both at 94? What am I saying? Okay. Loose packs, if anybody has $10,000, you could go shopping at loose packs for sure. They do have some of the craziest stuff. Alright, fingers crossed at TCG Stadium. Let's see if we could hit something. Not yet. Not yet. Mega? Not really. I mean, other than the recurring 10% off. There's our Zard UPC at $270. What's 10% off of that? It's $27. Probably be able to check out for under $250 if you can get the 10% off and it applies there. If I've been paying enough attention today, that might be one of the best ways to get this thing right now. If you can get the 10% off and you'll get it shipped for free. Morning Puck, was good with you? The grassiest of gangs and the smokiest of mons. Let's go over to Bulba cards. Try that again. Mega booster bundles at $45. The booster box at $249. I don't know how checkout is, but I'm going to assume about $10 at checkout. Get enough of those booster bundles, you could definitely do it. $45 is pretty solid for the booster bundle there. Mr. Curly Fry, what's up? In English or Japanese, ET and Eevee? And no to neither. Unless that is the one that's sold in English. But I don't think we've gotten English ones graded yet, now that I'm saying it. I know the English one sold for a crazy price. I just don't remember what it was. Fully, I agree. I think they're going to make a lot of them too. But yeah, I also think as they release, people are going to try to sell them. The price will drop at least from $270. Because right now, people are just making up whatever price they want and seeing if people are buying it. I wouldn't be surprised if it gets back to that price pretty quickly. Maybe sometime in 2026, like early. But yeah, I think there'll definitely be a drop-off. There's always a drop-off when sets come out, or at least there used to be. If you want some Mega Booster Bundles, definitely go to Bulba Cards. I'm not really seeing much else. The Mega Booster Bundles are pretty solid. As of last night, there's only 3 in existence. Are you about to be the 4th ET Eevee? I'm sending it over. Alright, let's go stop into Conrad's Vault real quick. We'll see if there's anything new on this site. Quick bathroom break, and then we'll get through the rest of our stuff here. Shop all. $27 on a Prismatic poster. I think that's got to be something. Prismatic's been doing a lot of movement. It seems like only the UPC and the ETB are going up in price. I feel like 27's got to be pretty solid for a poster. These bundles wouldn't be too bad if this was checkout, but I think with the $10 checkout or whatever, it's going to be a little not good. But this would be $40 for the surprise and $80 for the ETB, which would be fine otherwise. $75 just for the white flare by itself. Zacian box for $30. $8 prismatic packs. That's it from Conrad's Vault. Stop into Hobbies real quick. Yeah, and give me 1 minute. We'll be right back. Alright. Please don't crash the market, guys. I bought 4 bundles. Maxwell's in too deep, chat. Like I said before, I do think something will happen, but I don't think it's going to be for all this, anything out of print is not going to crash in price so much. Maybe the Pokemon Center ETBs because they're crazy, and maybe the booster boxes a little bit, but if a crash does happen, it will be with the more modern stuff or new sets that come out. How do we, I guess we'll start with booster boxes. The only chase is the Zard, to be honest. Yeah, it does seem like a Zard or bust set. I mean, it's got good art, but in terms of like where the price on those cards is in top chase, it's definitely just Zard or bust. But Pokemon always makes one of those. They made 2 of them during Sword and Shield, but Brilliant Stars was actually pretty decent. Darkness Ablaze was a Zard or bust. So is Paldean Fates until people realized that Bubble Mew is one of the best cards ever. And so was... How many Zard sets did they make in Sword and Shield? They also made... Oh no, Obsidian Flames of Scarlet and Violet. Pokemon always makes a couple Zard sets. They know what people want. I mean, ET and Eevee, I would only do if you... I don't know how to tell the difference between a 10 and a pristine 10. That I don't know what the difference would be. But if you got a chance at a 10, I would definitely send it somewhere. Hobbiesville just said sorry, they charged me shipping? I was trying to think, they do free shipping at some... Oh, is this the not... This is the Canadian site, I just realized. Alright, so yeah, this site I don't know what to do with anymore. I just realized. They do have good prices like this right here, but then they tell you... I could see if they'll tell us together without me having to put my address, but probably not. Like, I think you're responsible for paying imports and whatever. Does it say it? I thought it said it here somewhere. Maybe that's on the next one. You do get free shipping here, and you can remove this. So you could get the box for $250, but maybe if I hit checkout. Yeah, I'd have to put in my info, I guess. I don't know if you do know something about shipping or tariffs, but now that I'm saying this, I don't even know if we should shop here anymore, because that is such a variable into our equations here. Probably move on from Hobbiesville. Very small set too, Mary. The Wigglytuff in there, we were just looking at it to start. There is a very good art. They got the Oshawott or the Piplup, the Oricorio, a lot of good art in that set, but a small set for sure. Galactic Toys is next. No way, Puck, the Arn ain't doing for you? I think there's a very good opportunity for them to print Phantasmal to Hell, and it's a smaller set, and the really only chases, the Charizard. They could turn things around if they print enough of it. If they don't, it's going to just be an exclusive set that's hard to find and has an expensive-ass Charizard, which would probably be worst case. Over at Galactic Toys, we do have our Reshiram box at $60. I don't think they do anything with free shipping, though. We also have some good prices on the Chinese boxes. Favorite 2 cards are in the UPCs? Mary Bear, you're not wrong. Time to start buying the Korean boxes. We'd all be saving a bunch of money. Korean boxes are like half the price of anything else. Oh, right. I forgot it didn't get there yet, Evie. Yeah, definitely check it out. I mean, if it's a 9, I would honestly probably not bother. I would imagine a 9 isn't worth too much money. And it might just be a bunch of risk putting that in the mail and then having to send it over. But Japanese cards are normally pretty good, so I'm sure you got a decent shot. Gem Volume 3 is here for 90. Yeah, just for Warhammer, Pulley. So I guess maybe if you pick up a Warhammer kit, maybe you could throw in some Pokemon cards, card them in. $80 on a no shrink wrap gem. They are under 7 on their sleeve mega. Actually, incredible here. That is easily the best price on a check lane of mega. If shipping is about $10 and you pick up 20 of those, you would be checking out for only about $8.50, which is still $1.50 under market. Cheaper than everybody else today. Check lanes of mega are very possible. Enhanced booster box, possibly too. If you're picking up a bunch of stuff, you could probably cart this enhanced booster box as long as you're not $10 shipping just on this at $260, which would be market. Galactic Toys coming through with a couple things. $60 Ogerpon's not bad either. It's getting pretty hard to find that. Oricorio is pretty damn snazzy. I like the Piplup, dude. I'm a big fan of Piplup. I really like that one. That's probably my card. And the Wigglytuff. Just an incredible art. Mystery, it's a good call, dude. If you have a friend in Canada, have them order off of Hobbiesville. Oh, Pulley has been in the Warhammer gang, said I ain't going back, dude. Galactic Toys, Puck. Galactic Toys, right here. Ender is so proud of himself, he just made an admin rage quit on Roblox. Mary, to be honest, that might be where the next YouTube channel or live stream comes from. I bet you that Roblox will get some views. I think it's the most popular game in the world, if I'm not mistaken. Or one of them. I'm probably thinking of Minecraft, but I'm sure it's up there. And if he's getting people to rage quit, I'd watch it. Alright, Sakura's still no Japanese products. Either they're getting stuff and they're offering great prices and they're selling out, or they haven't had much going on recently. Not a lot in any of the sections here, maybe the Korean. Nothing in the Korean either. Sakura's running low today. And then there's this site, chat, which if you do want to check, apparently they do sell Pokemon cards somewhere involved in Columbia hobby. I can never figure out how to find them. I think they actually have good prices on all this type of stuff. Top loaders and sleeves and all that. Can't seem to find the Pokemon cards though, and I click on it every week. Mary's probably a good call. I'm sure you're probably right about that. My friend and I had a 40K club back in high school. We play hours after school in the cafeteria. Warhammer's also a video game they made, right? Because it's like a tabletop from what I've understood. It's a tabletop game, but they recently made a couple video games or something. Puck, we were looking at the art before, Puck. They did pretty good, dude. They did pretty good with the art. I don't know that I found one I didn't really like. At Spoils and Loots, gang, we can definitely find stuff in the Chinese section. I know that. As for the English... Oh, they do free shipping over $200, chat. Do shipping. And only $8 under $200. Probably a couple things you could pick up if you got $200 here. King Gambit's like $1 or $2 under market. Maybe the Shrouded Booster Bundle. I feel like that's probably a couple under market. $7-11 Lapras. $140 on the mini tin display. That's 8 of them. I need the calculator for it. 140 divided by 8. $17.50 a mini tin. If you were getting your free shipping here, you could possibly do it. Also, the 3-packs are only $26.50 for Mega. Or you could just buy the Psyduck for $13. I definitely wouldn't do that. I'm pretty sure that box should not be anything close to $90. They made tons of video games with the primaries, the tabletop. It's like a board game, right? It's not like Dungeons and Dragons type thing. It's an actual board game, like, I don't know what else. Catan type stuff. Is that what it is? Or is it more like Dungeons and Dragons? I'm pretty sure Spoils and Loots, it must be the Chinese section. This site normally has something crazy. Maybe it's here. There it is. All the gems, chat. 78 sealed up Gem Volume 3, 60 Gem Volume 2, 65 Gem Volume 1. All the gems. The surprise, honestly, not bad either. There was 140 somewhere else, I think, on Korosseo's. But 150 here is pretty good. All those gems, just incredible. This is the cheapest gem box, and it's sealed at only $78. Indonesian Pikachu. Alright, shout out. They have 4 pages of Chinese cards? That can't be right. Who had the Black Bolt White Flare mini tins for $130? Damn, Mark, there was definitely somebody. I don't think Mission Ready. I think he just had the Mega Tins. I don't think all PokeTCG either. Maybe it was all PokeTCG. I definitely don't think it was Mission Ready. There's a no shrink wrap box, almost down to 70, 73 if you want no shrink wrap. Spoils and Loots for gem all day long if you're looking for gem. It's more like a turn-based tabletop version of playing real-time strategy. Actually sounds like a good time, dude. I don't mind an RTS. Miniature Market. Evil Eyes, which store? Spoils and Loots? If it's Spoils and Loots, shout out to them, dude. Doing very good with their Chinese boxes. Dude, I would think even in-store, their prices might be cheaper then. Seems like a good place to buy some cards. Poke Legends TCG. I believe this and this are the only things still here. I don't know why this is still here. I'm very surprised. Stellar Booster Bundle, 6 packs, $45. I really don't think that should be here. I'm pretty sure it's $10 under market, and it's 6 packs of Stellar. And obviously a Paradox Rift Build-In Battle for $25. Is that everything? I think so. What do we got left? We got real good deals. All right, we still got like 5 stores. Real good deal. Let's see if they got one for us. Surging Sparks under $6 is crazy. Surging Sparks the same as Paradox Rift packs. I feel like $165 is pretty cheap from what I've seen. I'm pretty sure that's still like $100 over the MSRP or what it's supposed to be. But we did see a couple people at like $200 today. Phantasmal Flames booster bundles are here for $55 and building battles for $45. Yo, mega loose packs at $6.50. Definitely don't like buying loose packs, especially from random online stores. I definitely prefer the sleeves. The loose packs at $6.50 are very solid. That might be the cheapest loose pack of Mega. I might buy the Battle Academy for just that coin. I think the Battle Academy is only $5. I'll take that coin. Is that card really $18 for a Silver Tempest Dragonite stamp holo? That sounds crazy. That can't be right. Lost Origin, $9, damn. Alright, are we just looking at coins and promos now? Mark, keep getting commercials for TCG Market on these videos? I don't think I heard of TCG Market. Doesn't look like Real Good Deals got anything. We could try that. Let's see what this is. Wait. Whoa. Find a realtor soon. Okay. The TCG Marketplace. That's a little spot on. Trading card market. Good call. All right. Thank you, Mark. Let's see what they got. Not the best start. I'll give them that. All right. Apparently all their money is going towards advertising. $10 off your first order. We probably need that. Everything is about $10 more than it should be. Extra Chris, it's very clicky, yes. I just got it sent to, one of my friends sent it to me a couple weeks ago. It's brand new. But the clicking is very loud. I do like it. But everybody can hear me clicking away. This site's got a bunch of stuff. This is pretty cool. Let me add it to the list here. I don't think they have anything close to something we should buy, but it does have a lot of inventory. Maybe one day. Bonus ASMR, that's right, dude. Roy Anderson's in the chat. What's up, Roy? How we doing? Mark said he already combed through it. Well, Mark will take the site in the rotation, but yeah, I believe you, dude. The way the first page was looking. On the list, though, for sure. I don't know if this was custom. That's a good question. If you got me a custom loud keyboard, that would be weird. My other one was more mechanical. This sounds more... I don't know what the word would be. I got a limited vocabulary. Evil Eye said trading card market is great, highly recommended. Oh, dude, I'll take that. On pre-orders anyway? Dude, if we're vouching for shops, that's half of what we need. And as soon as they got a sales price, we jump on it, dude. Where am I? V-Rare. Am I in the Black Friday section? Alright, wherever we are, I guess let's start here. This is Crown Zenith 130 a box. I don't know where it used to be. I feel like back in the day, Crown Zenith Japanese boxes used to be like 110, 120. Really don't think the price has changed much, surprisingly, in like a year. I think it's very possible the set's only moved about $10. I remember buying one of these for like 110 at LCS like 2 years ago. Roy, you just went to Garfield? No way, dude. You right down a block. Just one piece at Five Below. Garfield, I think, Roy, the game I could give you there, it restocks on Friday mornings all the time. But anytime I've gone there on a Friday morning, there's like 2 or 3 people in the scalp squad that already sit there waiting. I went to that one a couple Fridays ago and somebody was there since 5:30 in the morning. But they are very good with their limits at the Garfield one. But I'm sure you know all this, Roy. Thanks for letting me know. Yeah, Mark, it's crazy because Crown Zenith in English is stupid. I think it's been that price for like 2 years. If you buy straight from the app, you get reward money to put towards other stuff. Where's that, Mary Bear? That other store we were just at? Trading card market? Yeah, gang, whatever's going on here, V-Rare. They do free shipping over 200 too. This is a Gem Volume 2 box, what seems to be sealed at $55. I don't know where the jumbo surprise boxes are. This is a normal surprise box at $120. Yo! Anybody who's looking for their Chinese cards, it's not going to get better than this, and they're free shipping over 200. Gem Volume 2 at $55 and Surprise at $120. Cheapest Surprise we saw today was $140. Cheapest Gem was over $60, maybe like $61, $62. Wherever the Black Friday Pokemon cards are on V-Rare, if you are looking for those, I definitely pick it up. Mega Sleeves at $8. Tins at $20. It might just be the Chinese sets, but that's still pretty good. There is a UPC here. I do believe the market is about $315, $320. Slight discount on a UPC, but if these are about to come to Costco, I'd probably avoid it. Or I'm bugging and these came to Costco already. Maybe they came and went, and I'm just forgetting that. They're either coming very soon or they already came and I'm just an idiot, but UPC for $290. Incredible prices on Gem Volume 2 and Surprise boxes here. If you're looking for those, go to V-Rare, I think. SmokeandMirrors, Chris, they got a... Where we at? Zard Cards closed down today. SmokeandMirrors does have Journey Together at a good price today. Nothing else really, but they got Journey booster boxes for I think like $230, and they got Building Battles for like $25. If you are looking for Journey, it's definitely a good time. Free gifts forever. All right, and 5% off on your first order and free gifts. Take a free gift, free shipping over 200. Zardo cards. Halloween sale. I guess we'll see what they got going on. Spooky sale. I couldn't tell you. I don't know where 151 is even at anymore. I don't think it got up to this price. I thought the UPC was only $600. you want to look at that, they are saying sales prices here. I don't believe so. Yeah, Roy, I got you there, buddy. They're pretty strict with their limits, and unless you're going to wake up at 5 a.m. to beat the other people that are going to be there, it's probably not really worth it. But I don't think they let people buy everything. Or they put, what Walmart by me has been doing is they put some stuff in the back and some stuff in the front. And apparently it's free for all the stuff in the toy aisle. The person can buy all the stuff there, but then whatever's in front, they limit people. It's quite strange. That's how they do it over here. Where's the UPC, SPC? A booster bundle display, market price 15. Okay, yeah, these might not be sales then. Yeah, this is all crazy, dude. This is the sales section. I guess we'll go see what's in the normal section, but... when the hell is this coming out? Is this a Black Friday box? Snorlax and Blissey? Chris, no, dude, not really. I think the market is honestly under $70 on a Twilight ETB. I think today we probably found one where you could check out 75, maybe 70 at best. A couple people were selling them for 65, but that was before shipping. Unless I'm bugging, the ETB for Twilight has gotten smoked. All the other Twilight is still quite expensive. Sleeve packs are actually up to almost $9 for Twilight. The booster box is over $300, wherever that is. But I think the ETB is quite skimpy. Is that your Growlithe, Pulley? Is that the Growlithe we got for you? Somebody pulled. We got this Growlithe for somebody on Friday. Not gonna lie, I'm a little disappointed at $17. I thought that card was a lot more than that. Where's the ETB? Proper. Yeah, ETB right now is 70 market price. So, I mean, it would make sense for 80, I guess, because you would be buying it 70 market and probably like 10 for shipping, but there's got to be a cheaper checkout than 80. That would be like top of the line there. Yo, Mark, you know what's funny? I stopped watching that game after the extra innings. I decided to start playing some Smash Bros. But I did hear the Dodgers won. I stopped watching after the 9th inning, though. Yo, Nightmare, right? That's what I'm saying. The listed price was, I think, was 60. Crazy. I mean, I don't even know what this is anymore. Almost $100 for the Salamence box. Quick ad. Doubt it. Alright, I don't know what's going on over here, but now I'm just afraid. Naked and afraid. Alright. Well, if there is something here, we missed it. That's some wild stuff. Yeah, Mark, I don't know what... Last year's Black Friday was the craziest for Pokemon cards I had ever seen. I expect this year to be twice as bad. The only hopeful thing is that these Black Friday deals are so good, hopefully the resellers don't smoke us. I don't really know what to do. Last year I went around, wasted so much time on Black Friday, I got myself sick for like a month, waking up at like 6, 7 a.m. and not finding anything. I'm definitely not going to be doing that again. The Walmart deals are pretty solid. The Target one a little less solid, but still pretty good. I think the Target is 8 packs for 25 and the Walmart is 8 packs for 20. I would think it'll mostly get botted though. Extra Chris, I think that's the one from GameStop. If it's got Stellar and Surging Sparks, GameStop dropped it maybe like a month or two ago. Puck skip the baseball, watch the Hawks get beat. ATL, dude. Pulley, you ain't wrong, dude. I could have captured that whole site right there. Good call, Pulley. I gotta make some more of those this week, actually. Just lock that in there, okay. I normally only like to do the major retailers, though, and I guess Rare Candy, but I consider Rare Candy a bigger store. Try not to go with the smaller people. Those prices were wild. Might need one. All right, pack fresh. Pack fresh. Ah, okay. Not the... I should have known that. Puck's a hockey guy, as the Puck Rocker would lead you to believe. Dude's not watching the Atlanta Hawks play a basketball game on a Saturday night. Yeah, Chris, and they started yesterday, dude. Their price increases happened yesterday. The booster bundle was $45. I think that Venusaur box was $60 when it released. In store, it was $60 when they dropped it. I got one of them behind me. I don't know if you could see it. One of those boxes back there is that box. Pack Fresh, I don't believe, is hitting this week. Paradox at 260 is the cheapest Paradox I've seen. I believe Paradox has started dropping. Somehow Paradox booster box got up to 320 at one point. I believe it's back down to 260. $91, probably free shipping. Walmart's got 151 bundles. That's definitely good, Mark. There's a booster box. 253. Dude, we gotta look at this one. Look at this. Go to the 1 month, it might seem more drastic. There it is. 320 down to 250. Pretty happy about that. Paradox should have never been 320. That's nuts. All right, so right now 250. Most stores haven't updated their prices. 260 is still very good compared to the competition, but we're over market and it's Paradox. I don't think so, dude. I'm pretty sure it's just Paradox Rift. It should have never been that much money. It's easily a probably bottom 3 Scarlet and Violet set. Scarlet and Violet was very good, though. Almost all sets were not bad. I don't think Paradox is bad at all, but probably towards the bottom. I don't think we found anything at Pack Fresh today. We got... I don't know where this site came from. Poke Japan? Oh, there you go, chat. That looks like about as much of the new Mega Dream that I have seen. This looks like it. Little spoiler, I guess. These are going to be SIRs, or I would assume full arts. It would be strange to make these SIRs. There's also going to be a special set, I do know that. It's definitely going to be a special set, so we're not going to have our booster boxes and stuff. Those will be some cards. Apparently there will be a Gardevoir, a Charizard, and a Lucario. You got a new Pokemon set countdown timer? I like that. Pokemon. Is it all Pokemon? Oh, maybe. There's our gem, but I think we were beating those prices today. Ah, we did this the other day. think it's a Japanese company or something. Website. I forgot why these were so cheap. Something was happening here. $57 would be an incredible deal. I forgot what's happening. Alright, yeah, they're definitely not in the US because it's the same disclaimer. Any custom duties, import fees that may apply for international shipping from Japan are responsible of the purchaser. So another one of those, unfortunately. But, I mean, this price is crazy. It's like $20 under market. I think the other one, Inferno's a crazy price too, but you're going to have to pay for international shipping from Japan and then pay the imports and stuff. Probably pee on it. Yeah, Mark, it seems weird. They're just going right back to Gardevoir and Lucario. That seems a little strange. I don't know why the Dragonite's not there, but I guess it's still early. Alright, Sealed It, Trolled and Toad in stock. I don't think we found anything close last week. But Troll and Toad is definitely back. Always been a good place to buy singles. I can't say I've ever bought sealed from them, or that they have anything to buy in the sealed, but a good place for singles most of the time. Evilites, you've ordered from them many times. How did you paid the imports and stuff when they got them shipped to you? How did that all work? Did you just show up to the post office then? Alright, imagine there's like a note on your package and then you're supposed to go to the post office and pay it. But who the hell would go to the post office and pay it at that point? Puck said took a lot of hits to the head in the pit when I was young. Card Captor needs an assortment of packs for pack battles, but can't figure it out economically. How many are you thinking, Card Captor? Of anything? I think I could figure that out for you a little bit. A couple people were selling Pokeball displays for $100. Forged in Fire and all TCG. I think that would get you a little bit of an assortment. Probably not too much though, but it was a good price per pack. Just English assortment. I mean, Journey's still very cheap. Mega's going down. A couple people are selling Pokeballs displays, which would get you at least 2 different sets. Pokeball displays should only be at about $5 a pack, so that's why I would recommend that. I put MH Collectibles instead of MHDealsPlus, and I found Monster High figures if y'all are interested. I don't know what that is, but no way. It doesn't look like the same store too, Mark? With the same layout and stuff? Troll and Toad's got a bunch of cool stuff here. Tropicos is at what, 60? Maybe that. That's the only thing that I've seen. Seems okay, possibly. And whatever this is, we already went here. I think that's it for the sites here, gang. If anybody got any places you want to stop into, we could check them out. As for a summary, I forgot to keep all the websites open that had good stuff, but SmokeandMirrors does have the Journey Together build-in battles for $25. And on the first page, they have a disgusting Rebel Trash at $4.50. But they have a Journey Together at only $2.35 here. The Inferno X is not too bad either. See if Safari Zone stocked anything real quick, see if we catch them slipping. No? No. Mission Ready, of course, always has something. Their mini tins were only at $14 for the Mega, about $10 shipping. Their Mega ETBs were at $80, under $7 for the sleeve Mega Packs. Loose packs here at only $6 of Twilight and Sparks. Prismatic packs at $8, Journey for $6. I don't think we had anything at Double Infinity. All PokeTCG, like right here, this would be 18 packs for $100, Card Captor. I'm gonna guess what's gonna happen is you're gonna get 2 packs of one set and 1 pack of another, so I guess it's not gonna be too much variety there. And you would have to pay $200 to get free shipping, but you could maybe save 5%. But I don't think that's enough variety for you. 170 on Inferno, definitely not bad. Mark, and I'll have a new video out tomorrow. I'll be doing the same exact thing tomorrow, so we'll see what happens then. Things are looking good for us though, gang. All the market prices we checked today on everything is down. Other than a couple stores still not updating their prices compared to market. I'm not disappointed at all. A lot of product available, a lot of prices going down. Mega, the newest set, going down in price. Paradox Rift has lost $70. Things not looking too bad right now. Phantasmal is disgusting, so that is the only concern. Phantasmal prices will make you want to vomit. The ETB here at Miniature Market was pretty solid at $100. I believe that's going to be the best ETB pre-order if you wanted to right now. I mean, MHDealsPlus was just hitting all over the place. The collection boxes, there was a lot of good stuff. The ETBs, these 2 Mega ETBs right here. Was it, I don't know which one of these it was, tins? And the Mega Tin display at only $160. MH Deals was probably the best, or the most deals was probably from this site, MHDealsPlus. If you want to check that out, there's probably some other stuff that I was talked about before, not talking about now. MH Deals had a lot of good stuff today. Pokenerds has a great price on that Salamence box, and you can buy a bunch of them, but it does look like it might be international or something. Nightmare got 16 prismatic packs at Mission Ready for $127. Very nice. It's like the price of an ETB and you got like double the packs. I never heard of that mystery. They open them up and then send them through DHL to a U.S. handler who puts them in a U.S. P.O. box. That's not bad. Sounds like they got that figured out. That's what I'm saying, Mark. That's the big issue here. I don't know. As a person who does sell packs every week, I don't know how you see a market price of, say, $250 and then decide to list your box at $250 or $260. What is the incentive for anybody to buy from you? If we're not competing with each other, what are we doing? I just don't understand that. You would think if you see it at $250, at most you would be at market. Going over market is wild. The only time that makes sense is if you have low inventory, you want to keep something on the site. Then I understand it. But yeah, people got to start competing with each other again, dude. The prices have been so crazy, there's been no need for anybody to compete with each other. And that is the big issue. No competition, we're just getting smoked. Top Shop Collectibles had a couple things. I don't know if I'll find it necessarily, but they had Black Bolt White Flare. They had some posters collections that look great. Incredible price on the poster collections. They also had some mini tins or something. Yeah, Mark, that is also the other problem, right? If their people weren't buying it, they would drop the price. Not wrong about that either. These things right here over at Top Shop were pretty good. There's like 1 or 2 more things at Top Shop too. There was a decent amount of sales over at Top Shop Collectibles. Forged in Fire had those Pokeballs. They were like $98, but then you got to pay $5 shipping. But you probably check out for like $104 if you want that Pokeball display. Check Forged in Fire. I don't think TCG Stadium had anything. I don't think our last couple stores really... Galactic Toys had a couple things. Spoils and loots for gem if you need some Chinese cards. Do a quick price check on I don't know, single check on something that we haven't checked recently, and then we'll probably get out of here, gang. You know what, since Rebel Trash was so since I saw Crazy, let's see where Rebel Trash is right now. Was the first official set after base set for Sword and Shield. Why is it $450 a box? Top pull is Boss's Orders, chat. Not only top 1, top 2. Boss's Orders and Boss's Orders Secret Rare. Why would anybody, why was this set even made? Is a possible question. That's how Sword and Shield started off, dude. Sword and Shield started off worse than probably any generation. Then they did get going with Fusion Strike and Evolving Skies and Chilling Reign and everything past that. But this was the beginning of Sword and Shield right here. And that booster box is $450. Or at least at Smoke and Mirrors. Maybe it's not an actual market price of that. Now I gotta check Sword and Shield base real quick and then we'll get out of here. So I believe Sword and Shield base did have a Snorlax, but other than that, it had nothing at all. Very cool Snorlax, though, if I'm remembering it correctly. Snorlax VMAX is an incredible card, dude. I do like that. That is it. I actually think I have the Snorlax now that I'm saying it. And it's just a VMAX. Also just realizing just a VMAX. No art. I don't think the alt arts came out yet, I assume. No gallery was here for sure. Just a rainbow VMAX. Card Captor, yeah, at this point, I definitely wouldn't. And Fusion Strike has it's like one of the biggest sets ever and some horrible pull rates, especially at this price now. Unless you're going to keep it sealed. I don't think it's a problem to buy like some Fusion Strike to keep sealed. At least the ETBs, I think those could appreciate. But I would not be ripping Fusion Strike right now. Any NJ locals going to the what? Hawthorne Heights show November 23rd? I think we have Collecticon on November 23rd, don't we? Puck, I don't think we're getting it though, dude. If anything, Phantasmal's the opposite right now. I mean, if it goes like some of the other Charizard sets, possibly. But there was also no art in any of these Sword and Shield ones. It was just VMAX. There was no gallery up until Brilliant Stars. There was no alt arts, I don't think, until Fusion Strike. I actually don't know when the alt arts started, but it definitely wasn't Darkness Ablaze, because these are not alt arts. It's just Flarts, Vs, and VMAX. It's just a Charizard VMAX. Yeah, Mark, that's what I'm saying, dude. I really think you can make some money on a Fusion Strike ETB. The way things are going, 151 ETBs are over 400. Evolving Skies is almost at 400. I can't think of a third. I mean, maybe Crown Zenith. Crown Zenith and Fusion Strike, they're only sitting at like 220. And I'd be very surprised in 2026 if a Crown Zenith or a Fusion Strike ETB wasn't at least 300. I'd be very surprised, just the way with 151 and some of the other ETBs are going. I could definitely see that happen. And Paldean Fates, I don't know where that's at. I think it's somewhere in the middle of all that, but... Mary, I think you got to go singles. I believe the Darkness Ablaze booster box I saw is like $350. I think you might have to go singles, which is not a bad time at $50. It depends how much they print of it, Mark, or if they just keep making these collection boxes. Everything Pokemon's been doing, all the prices are down a little bit. It's still crazy and not at all affordable to where we used to be, but they keep making these 10-pack collection boxes. That seems to be helping. I mean, all the Twilight ETBs tanked the price of Twilight ETBs. All the Surging Sparks ETBs that went to Costco, those tanked the price. As long as they keep printing. It does seem to be working, but I don't know. Maybe everybody's just getting fed up with these prices and not buying as much. It really, a lot of variables for sure. Chris and NJ Collecticon's gonna be here like the 23rd, 24th, I think. I'm not 100% sure, but yeah, and, in Edison. Wherever it's always been, it's gonna be there again. Mary, probably not, especially when, unless you're getting the top pull, which is probably something in 1 in 600 to 800. Second best you could do is an $11 card. That's probably almost the price of the pack. I would not think so. Hey Chris, I'll be there. I'm going on Sunday with a couple people. Actually, I'm rolling quite deep, I believe, to Collecticon. Probably like 6 or 7. And we'll be there on Sunday, though. I'll see you there, Chris. If you see me, say what's up. It's a good time. I enjoy Collecticon a lot. When does Pokemon Center charges? If anybody knows, anybody have any idea when we're about to get charged? Because it's a good question, Chris. I'd like to make sure I have enough money to make sure those go through just in case. I have heard if you don't pay the first time, they'll still hit you back up and they'll give you a chance to pay again just in case like the card they charge doesn't go through or something. But yeah, I imagine very soon they'll probably ship out in about a week, so it's probably going to come up this week at some point. That's crazy. This Magikarp's $300 in Paldea. I'm trying to think of what Paldea used to be. Paldea used to be Iono, hands down, #1. Used to be like 150. I think Carp used to be #2 at like $100. I don't know who else would have been #2. I think Carp's always been up there. Iono used to be the most expensive. This card even used to be like $50. Paldea's just got so much going on, dude. Very deep set. Seems like the complete opposite of Phantasmal. A lot going on in Paldea. I do love my Paldea. Alright, gang. Appreciate you guys being here today. We're going to get going. Tomorrow we'll have a Deals and Steals out. Proper one on the channel. A video will be out some point tomorrow on the Monday. And then Tuesday we'll be live on the table, of course, celebrating Data Rogue's birthday, apparently. And doing all our Binder Battle giveaways and all that stuff. So when you do a pre-order, do they put a hold on your card at checkout or small charge? No, it's not at checkout. I think just right before they ship it, they charge you. And if it doesn't go through, they give you another chance to pay it. I've never, this is like the first time I've ever got a PC ETB order through. So I'm actually not too sure. Card Captor, it's hard to say. At $300, if I had one, I'd probably sell it too at this price, but I also don't see why it would go down anytime soon. Especially, I can't imagine Paldea is going to get a reprint. But that's also a lot of money for that IR fish. Alright, chat. Well, thank you guys for being here today. Like I said, tomorrow we'll have a Deals and Steals on the channel, and then Tuesday we'll be back live. Appreciate everybody watching today, hanging out for the 2.5 hours, hitting that like button. Pokemon Cam for the super again. Thank you, Cam. Gang, I hope you guys have a great rest of your weekend. We'll see you tomorrow with the deals video, or we'll be live on Tuesday. Thank you guys again.